Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Wednesday, May 19th, 2021. I am Siobhan Walwyn.
The Federation just confirmed its latest case of COVID-19. Case 46 is a national who does not have a travel history. The individual works in the hotel industry. The case is stable and is in isolation as we speak. The Health Emergency Operating Committee had an emergency meeting this afternoon at 2 p.m. and the public health team has been deployed to conduct contact tracing. Our aim is to identify and engage all the contacts of this case. All the contacts will be tested and placed into quarantine immediately.
The Ministry of Education is engaging parents on new initiatives that are being implemented within schools in St. Kitts and Nevis. A parental outreach program which focuses on the enhanced curriculum that is currently being rolled out on grades 4 and 6 is taking place during this term.
We will have our meetings here on Nevis commencing on the 25th during a 2-week period. The parents will receive individual invitations by school, and the same obtains on St. Kitts as well. And the aim for those consultations and those discussions is to help parents to see what the direction of the new curriculum, and also to give them an appreciation of what will happen as their students transition to secondary school. So during the course of the 2020-2021 school year, grades 4 and 6 were part of a technical review rollout for the new curriculum, the enhanced curriculum documents in the new core subject areas of math, English, language arts, social studies, science, and we added health and wellness during this school year. Health and wellness has 2 components: health literacy and physical literacy or physical education. There are some other steps that we have which will take place or come into effect shortly. We will be having some discussions with the secondary school teachers.
Parents are asked to attend and be punctual for these informative sessions. Vital information in relation to their children's education will be shared. The Ministry of Education will not administer its test of standards at the end of this academic year. In a recent address to the nation, Minister of Education, the Honorable John L. Powell, explained the reason for the decision.
For the 2020 to 2021 school year, we began the implementation of the enhanced curriculum on grades 4 and 6 of our public and private schools within the Federation in the 5 core subject areas of mathematics, language arts, social studies, science, and health and wellness. This enhanced curriculum, which is based on international best practices, involves reviewing our methods of assessing student learning throughout the school year. To this end, it has been decided that there will be no test of standards for the primary schools this year. Instead, all primary schools will be responsible for the development and implementation of their end-of-year assessment under the guidance and support of the Curriculum Development Unit.
He also explained how students who are transitioning to secondary schools will be placed.
The approach that will be used will involve the review of students' academic record for grade 5 and the existing grade 6 record for the current school year. In addition to this, there will be a process of consultation between grade 6 teachers and secondary schools to allow for the complete review of students' performance.
The method is consistent with best practices in education, is in full alignment with the curriculum review and enhancement process, is in alignment with the Education Sector Strategy Plan 2017 to 2021, and is in the best interest of the students, Minister Powell said.
It is also worthy to note that consistent with the rollout of an enhanced curriculum, the Ministry is redesigning its national assessment for the primary level and re-establishing its purpose. Integral to this is striving to eliminate the misuse of the results of the test of standards as a placement yardstick. Thus, a national policy is being developed which will phase out streaming in high schools and allow for equity and fairness for all students. This is being pursued in collaboration with primary and secondary schools principals.
Minister of Education, the Honorable John L. Powell. Still to come, Commissioner of Police shares tips for successfully completing training school. The details after this break.
The Nevis Water Department is getting ready to launch a new app, making it easier for customers to pay online. We've heard all the complaints and the department has made moves, made calls to build a platform that will be easily accessible for our customers. We are getting ready to launch our ePay app. Yes, you've heard right. ePay is coming soon to the Nevis Water Department. Stay tuned. Keep your ears and eyes locked. The Nevis Water Department is here to provide you with exceptional service.
Welcome back. The following is a press release from the Ministry of National Security. The Ministry of National Security alerts the public of a fraudulent visa approval letter being sent to persons desirous of entering the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. The scammers behind this fraudulent letter are posing as officials from the Immigration and Passport Office and attempting to extract payment from recipients of the letter. The Ministry of National Security takes St. Kitts and Nevis passport and visa fraud very seriously and will work with its national security counterparts in other territories to end fraudulent practices. Applying for a St. Kitts and Nevis visa is done completely online. Persons should visit evisa.stkittsnevisonline.com to access the application process. Once the online application has been submitted with the required information, the applicant will receive an email confirming that the application has been received. It takes about 7 to 10 days to process the application. If additional information is needed by the Ministry of National Security, the individual or host is contacted. If the application is approved, a confirmation travel letter is sent via email to the applicant in the form of an electronic entry visa, EEV. It is important to note, however, that this document does not guarantee entry into the country. It is important to also note that a photo of the applicant is not included in the document. The processing fee is payable to the Immigration Department upon arrival into St. Kitts and Nevis. For urgent matters, contact the EEV helpline by dialing 1-869-465-8470. At the recent opening ceremony to officially mark the start of Training Course 45, Commissioner of Police Hilroy Brandy provided 3 pointers to the 32 recruits participating. His first tip was to embrace challenges, face them head-on, and use them to build character. Challenges can be beneficial in that they tend to keep you humble, make you stronger, and force you to work harder to achieve your goals, Commissioner Brandy said. Next, he encouraged them to always have a plan and aim every day to accomplish a goal. These goals can be attained once you establish a one-day plan, a weekly plan, and a monthly plan. Once you have made your plans, ensure that you commit to them. It will take a great measure of discipline. However, when you do this, you will be well on your way to becoming even a commissioner of police. Thirdly, the commissioner urged the young men and women to aspire to become the best recruit on the training. He told them that in order to achieve this goal, they need to work as a team. There is no directorate within the force that is successful without the involvement of other officers. There can never be a successful operation without various moving parts. Teamwork is an integral part of the policing process. Remember, when climbing to the top of the ladder of success, always take others with you. Commissioner Brandy said, in addition to helping him successfully complete training school, the pointers had also contributed to his reaching the summit of his career. He added that it is also important for the recruits to set the right example, demonstrate good work ethics, be responsible, and most importantly, operate with integrity. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing.